WF representing Palace, so let's tell you about Palace. Rolling straight to the ceiling, crowns and crystals, top flight journeys, dishing out malice. Hold up, South London's grandest, far from bandits. Anything earned for a goal of elevation, just passing the team over here might finish out. Bright future, we can't vanish. SE25 any day, that's sellers. Rev up the engines, no more reverse reactions. Fan cams, bands on stream. Share up the team, support the dream team when Eagles fly, make noise and scheme. Dare to dream or dream to dare, taking a step to become supreme.
Oh yes, it is cup time. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all, wherever you are, whenever you are in the world. This is Eagle-Eyed Football, and we are doing a Arsenal versus Crystal Palace quarter-final Carabao Cup watch-along. Try and say that backwards when you're drunk, because that was a mouthful. Right. Are we hopeful for this? Because I am. Are we feeling hopeful, guys? Because I kind of feel like I've seen the lineups. We'll go through them in a moment. This is a strong lineup put out. But first, before we get into the lineups, let's go through some comments very, very quickly, guys. Show some love, guys. Smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, click subscribe. Share the stream, guys. Get as many eyes on this as we can. Big up Tim, first comment of the evening. Arsenal putting out a B team, and Glasner putting out a strong side. While also giving Caleb his first chance. Makes me love him even more. Come on, you Palace. Big up the dog. Let's go, dude. Caleb starting an Arsenal B team. We got this. Hazard, we've got this as well. Palace fan saying Arsenal team weak. Saw an Arsenal fan stream and he said Palace should not be scared. They should be scared. I like that. Let's see who else we got. Who else? Blimey, I'm having a mare. Can't wait to hear those 6K Palace fans take over the Emirates. It is just me. It is just me. JC, Rich, Dan, and Chairman, I think, are all at tonight's game. Nate is unfortunately busy. I was not able to get a ticket to this one, unfortunately. So no second away day for me this season. But it is just me doing this one. The dog, let's go, Nikki. What are your predictions? I'm going 2-2 at the end of the 90 minutes, and we win on penalties. Very, very specific, I know, but I feel like we're going to get pens. I feel like we can do this. UK Pat, as always, big up yourself. Right, let's get into the lineups. Let's start with the home teams. So this is the Arsenal lineup. David Raya in goal. Partey, Timber, Kiwior, Tierney in defence. In the midfield is Jorginho, Marino, and Nwaneri. And up front, Sterling, Trossard, and Jesus. On the bench, they've got Tommy Setford, Saliba, Gabriel, Kakuri, Lewis Skelly, Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, and Havertz. So their bench vastly stronger than their starting lineup. For Crystal Palace, here we go. Henderson starts in goal. Caleb Kapoha gets his very first start for Crystal Palace today. The defence also is Trevor Chalobah, Maxence Lacroix, and Mark Guéhi, as always, joined up by Tyrick Mitchell. It is Jefferson Lerma and Will Hughes in the engine room, with Sarr, Eze, and Mateta in the attack. On the bench, we've got Matt Turner. We've also got Deveni, Decore. It's pretty much the exact same lineup, actually. It's pretty much unchanged from the Brighton game, I think. I feel like there's no changes here. Yeah, Turner, Ward, Nketiah, Schlupp, Klein, Decore, Kamada, and Deveni, with Chris Richards as well. I'm pretty sure that this is the exact same lineup. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Glasner is at the moment just doing his interview on Sky Sports. Yes, he is. Before the lineups, I thought 0-0 with us winning on penalties. After lineups, 1-0 or 2-1 to us, especially given their 8 changes. And of course, we are in the yellow kit. Thank you, Louis. Yellow kit, the Emirates. I'm feeling something today. Sarr will save us again. Well, this is going to be a very, very interesting game. Of course, the the lineups are pretty strong. So, funny enough, Mikel Arteta has not had a good history in this competition. This is as far as he has taken Arsenal since his time as the Arsenal manager. So maybe we could see a win here, guys. But send in your predictions, guys. I want to see all the predictions from you lot. Let's see who can get this spot on. Big up Extreme. Eddie comes on sometime in the second half and scores the winner. Oh my god, can you imagine? Limbs o'clock in the away end if Nketiah scores against his old team to send us through to the semi-final. Of course, there are other games going on tonight as well. We have Newcastle Brentford. That kicks off at 7:45, and Southampton versus Liverpool. You have to feel like Liverpool are the favourites going into that one, and probably the favourites to win the competition. Newcastle Brentford, pretty even game. I feel like. Right now, if you are watching along on Sky Sports, you've got Nketiah and Clinton Morrison having a chat at the Palace ground. Then tomorrow, the other quarterfinal is Tottenham versus Manchester United. I'm not gonna lie, other than Liverpool, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of feel like this is doable. Progress today, Liverpool are probably the favourites going in for the trophy, but hey, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Um, let's see. Palace fan, the bench for Arsenal. So they are ready for pens or last minutes. Yes, they are. Yeah, Arteta has done this properly. 8 changes for the starting lineup. Um, Mitch should have named Holding on the bench so he could ponder what the hell has happened to his career. Bro can't even get on the bench for the bloody under 21s. He's done for, man. He's done for. First off, has to be massive for us. Arsenal B team needs to be capitalised on. Uh, agreed there. We need to be one nil up or even 2-0 up by half time. I feel like this should be the thing. Big up, Sean. What do you think about the youngster getting a start of Kapoha? I think he's extremely promising. Now, obviously, without the talent of Daniel Munoz, a change was needed. We had Klein, we have Ward. Richards could either do a shift, Chalaba could have done a shift, but I think bringing in a good talent like Kapoha, this is exactly the way we've seen it. When we've seen Devaney come good in the team. This is another chance for more youth to break through in a position which is usually dominated by just one player. I feel like if we can bring in someone from the left hand side as well, perhaps Adara Mola in the future, this will be a route through for the academy players. We've seen it many, many times that this is the way through. Glasner wants to use the youth. We've seen the likes of Agbanone, Kaporha, Deveni, we've seen many, many more names involved of from the bench. Franco Ume as well. This is the perfect opportunity for a player like Kaporha to make a statement and say, "Look, I'm here. I deserve to be in this lineup. I deserve to be in the selection for this lineup." Um, Munoz is a forced change, the only change. Good to see some players back from injury. And Sean says, I'm glad Glasner did that. Plus, I agree. Yeah, this is the way forward for us. We've had so many talents in the academy play for us in the under 21s and even in the under 18s. We've got Hundolo Mustafa, we've got Jesse Derry, we've got Caleb Kaporha, Justin Deveni, many, many more. Franco Ume as well. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. So this is the way forward for us, especially in a cup competition. I feel like this is the perfect time to use the youth. Nate and I have been saying it for years um, that we need to use the youth in situations like this where we have to have a forced change. Let's not rely on our, I want to say, our veterans. Let's call them veterans. Ward and Klein, our veteran players who are approaching their mid-30s. Against an Arsenal team, I really feel like youth is probably the best way to go. Kapoor is probably sensible to get better understanding of how well he performs. Hopefully next season's backup for Munoz in case of injury, etc. Perfect. It's exactly what I want to see. I want to see our youth being used as backups. If you play good, then start him again in the league. Now, now, I'm slightly worried about this. I don't want him to burn out. Now, I feel like Kapoor will be brought off probably after an hour. When we reach the 60th minute, probably bring him off. Ward and Klein, maybe even Richards. Bring one of those three on for Kapoor. But there is now. I'm worried that he might burn out because to have him play both games in close proximity could be too much to ask. But hey, the manager makes the decisions. So we've changed our lineup to a 3-4-3. I do believe that the game it's been handed over to the commentary. So for those of us who are eagle-eyed, that's why you join. You join for my jokes. Why are you not here? Why? Why? Let's see if we can point out if we did like if we get a crowd shot of the Palace fans. Wonder if we'll be able to point out Rich or JC. Maybe not. He's a bit too small. But I can get away with it. I can get away with it today. Big up, Jamie. Thank you for joining. Once again, guys, we will be watching along this entire game here through to the finish. Remember that if it is tied at 90 minutes, there is no extra time. It is straight to penalties. We'll bring up there is the scoreboard. Right. Are we hopeful for this, guys? Are we? What would you prefer to see? Henderson starts. Yep, I was reading too much into Glasner's comments. I really was. So Glasner said in his pre-match press conference yesterday that we have three great goalkeepers, and whomever plays has their confidence. I was there like, does this mean Turner starts? But he does not. Big up everyone. This feels like a massive, massive opportunity. Up the Palace, says Tim. Yes, of course. Of course. Good to see our ultras with the red and blue flags. Yeah. So we got given well, I don't want to call them the Arsenal ultras, but the Arsenal fans who we see, we've seen them on social media and such, with the flares and the singing under the tunnel because that makes them sound loud. We've been given that for the Holmesdale Fanatics. But here we go. Teams are on their way out. Palace playing in the Eagle yellow kit. Sean says, starting Kapoor sends a statement to the young talented players in the waiting. Plus, they'll think about renewing their contracts. Yes, fantastic point, Sean. This could very well. This is the way forward. So, could we be semi-final bound? 8 changes for Arsenal, of course, as we said. Raya in goal, which I was not hoping for. Kieran Tierney starts. I feel like he's going to get turned over. I feel like this is an opportunity for us to capitalize on him because I don't think he's a great player. But their attack, Jesus likes a goal against us, and their bench is proper mad. Big up Roxanne. Come on, Palace UK pack. Congrats to Chris Richards. Is he now a dad? Well, congrats to him. Big up Sean. Game is a perfect opportunity, says Roxanne. Yes. So it looks like we're using Saar and Ebbs as 2 10s. Yeah, I think we're using them as 2 10s, which is interesting. But do excuse me because I've also got my dinner here as well, so I'm just going to take a bite out of my pizza. It's good pizza too. Very good pizza. That's good pizza. 10 out of 10. I'd say 10 out of 10. Right. So we are undefeated in our last 8 games. I think. Oh, I got that stat right. But oh well, good for Richards. Big up to Chris Richards. Congrats to him. Arteta looks stressed already. He looks stressed already. And the Palace fans are loud and proud as per always. Yeah, it is Bobby Madley as referee, but nonetheless, we hope for a win here. Right, we have kicked off. Palace kick off. So if you are ahead, please no spoilers as always. You know the rules with when it comes to streams that we are on as it stands right now. 15 seconds into the game, ball sent forward. I think it's an Arsenal throw straight away. I think it was a foul throw that forced the retake throw there. Hopefully, hopefully. Well, if I am around about 2 minutes behind, guys, you will have to excuse me. Um, I'm using a live stream, so it is going to be a little behind. Uh, yeah, I've had a look at the clock, and yeah, I should be way behind. I will try and see if there's a better stream that's up to date as we go along here. I think I've found a good one. Right, well, I'll find another one. It looks like it's on 2 minutes 25 seconds, so I'll take this one. Otherwise, I'll be searching forever. So, no spoilers in chat, guys. No spoilers in chat. I'm going to imagine I've just seen something here. I'm going to imagine I didn't see it. Ball sent forward. Mateta in on goal. 1-on-1. Terrible defending, and we are 1-0 up against Arsenal. Goal for Palace. Let's just change this teleprompter here. 1-0 to Crystal Palace. Jean-Philippe Mateta, the goal scorer, with another goal. And another corner flag kick for him. Terrible defended by Kiwior. Chests it down, controls it, takes a few extra touches, and slots it right past David Raya. Crystal Palace 1-0 up over Arsenal. We have the first goal of the game. Jean-Philippe Mateta is our goal scorer tonight. One 0 up already. Who saw that coming? 3 minutes into the game and we're 1-0 up. Let's be having you. Well, couldn't have wished for a better start, says Roxanne. See you also right after, says Animal. Still a whole game to go, but what a start. If we are scoring after 2 minutes, could be a beast of an evening. Who saw this coming? Up the Palace. 1-0 already. Whew. Great start here. Yeah, Rich and Co are at the game, so do expect a match vlog to come out soon, probably in the early hours of tomorrow morning. Arsenal 0, Palace 1, ball in the midfield now, in Arsenal possession, sent forward, and it's well dealt with there by Mark Gahey, goes off for a goal kick. He nearly runs into the cameraman. If it were Roy, he'd be parking the bus right now. And the Emirates has gone quiet. All you can hear is the Palace. Oh my god, terrible defending again here. Saar on the ball. Takes it right into the corner. Ah, bit of a heavy touch there. Well pressured. Goes off for a goal kick for Arsenal. Arsenal's defense needs to wake up because this could be Route 1. Route 1 football if Arsenal's defending is not up to speed. Kiwior is just, oh my god, Kiwior is just terrible. Terrible. Arteta's on the touchline waving his hands around. Pat, I can't put that on. Pat, I can't highlight that comment. Big man. Oh my god. Oh my god. UK Pat. Chill! Whoo! Key! The best thing about that goal, Dean Henderson has been registered the assist. Dean Henderson has an assist. Free kick to Palace off of a Sterling challenge. Pulling the shirt. You will have to excuse me, guys. I am managing a little bit of a cold as well. Mitchell loses possession. Ball back into Arsenal now. In the Arsenal half. That's Partey. Finds Sterling. Exactly. Maxence Lacroix's pitch intelligence, his pitch IQ is incredible. Absolutely incredible. He reads plays like I pretty much nobody else in the entire lineup. Now with Nwaneri, does well. Tierney, well dealt with. Corner for Palace. Corner for Arsenal. Corner for Palace. I think the Arsenal fans were claiming a handball there in the box. Ball, no, hands in a natural position. Hand was in a natural position. Waved straight away off by Bobby Madley. Corner for Arsenal. Now we know how dangerous they are. Here comes this. Here comes this. Here comes this tactic that Arsenal have played. Look at that. What? Now we're a zonal defending, so none of our players are marking an Arsenal man. None of them are on a shirt. Here we go. Here comes the corner. Here comes their special tactic. Off the line. Still 1-0 to Palace. Well saved there by Henderson. Arsenal with a bit of a string chances there. Replay on that corner here. Let's see who gets ahead to it. It's no one really gets ahead to it, but Lerma does well to clear that off the line. It sort of just bobs around a little bit between Timber and Mateta. And then Lerma's there just to get that ball off the line here. Shot by Trossard, and it goes flying over the bar. Still 1-0. So I think that was Mitchell getting pressured there by Sterling. Mitchell's got to do better. Mitchell's got to do way better. He's lost possession twice now in one-on-one duels. Ball played forward. Mateta heads it on towards Sarr. He's up against Kieran Tierney. Throw on to Palace. 10 minutes in. Palace 1-0 up at the Emirates. Gahey, poor ball, poor ball. Not reading the play there. Arsenal throw on. Ball played to Lacroix and after Gahey. And it, yeah, this stream is done again. Just reload my stream. Arsenal probably hoping to launch a counter attack here. Kirill plays it down to the left-hand side with Tierney. And Sarr does well to cut off a passing lane. Ball played forward, tries to find Jesus, but well dealt with by Gahey. Ebbs does very, very well, but it is outnumbered. Can't expect him to win that one. Does well to control the ball, though. Yeah, we are weathering the storm a little bit. Arsenal definitely woken up by our early goal. Ball played forward here. Hendo's got that all day. Tierney with the ball now at the moment. Just on 13 minutes and 30 seconds as it stands. So substantially behind what will run about 2 minutes, maybe a minute and a half behind what it should be on. Tries to find Sterling off a Partey ball, but it's gone for a throw on for Palace. From Mitchell's throw to Ebbs to back and tried to find Sarr for that, but does well, does very, very well here. Ball playing forward here. It's Sarr with a shot, and it's saved by Raya and out of the box. Arsenal throw on. Good opportunity there for Ismaila Sarr. Good test for David Raya. Sarr, it's almost exactly like the goal we scored against Lewis Dunk. Just sneaks right under the defender and runs off, showing amazing, amazing pace. 15 minutes in, 1-0. Yeah, definitely does feel that way as well. Having watched it, I've not got the stats up on anything, but it does feel vastly. We're a low possession team. We always have been. I've never seen a game in which we dominated possession um, in recent memory. I think the Brighton game, I feel like we were pretty high up on possession, but then that was it. Good tackle there by Mitchell to dispossess Sterling. Good unfortunate deflection there. Ebbs does very, very well to control it. Keep it in Palace possession. Switches the play. Ball now with Kapoha. Up against Trossard. Does well. Just passes back to CARABAO. This is good. Not panicking. This is the crucial thing. Mustn't panic. And he's showing some good nerves of steel here. Lerma plays the ball forward. Switches the play. And it's it's beautiful touch by Kapoha. He's running in now. Oh, does and unfortunately is penalised in the Arsenal box. Good show of confidence there from Kayla Kapoha here. Just brings the ball down off of the Lerma ball really, really nicely. Runs up against Tierney. Trossard joins, and it is Jorginho who's penalised against. But it is very good play there. Marino now on the ball for Arsenal. Plays it forward for Trossard. Kapoha's with him. Trossard gets past him. Ball in the box. Dealt with there by Lacroix. Headed out. Sarr clears. Free kick for Arsenal. Oh, no. They're just playing on. They have advantage here. Timber way up. Passes to Partey. Challenge there by Ebbs. Ebbs takes it. Referee brings it back, though. What was that for? That wasn't a foul there. Is the close range replay? No, he's fallen down by himself. Very little in that challenge. Very, very little. Don't feel like that should be a foul given to Arsenal there, but it is nonetheless. Thanks, Bobby Medley. You and Yeri starring over this. So is Trossard. Could be an in-swinger if it's Wanyeri, out-swinger if it's Trossard. Wanyeri, in-swinger. Mitchell does well, and it's cleared outside the box for now. Tierney heads it back towards the Palace goal, and it's right into the Palace line of defence. Ball now with Ebbs on the left flank. Let's see what he can do. Sterling avoids him. 4-on-1. Free kick to Palace. Swarmed he was there. Does very, very well up against Trossard. That was hilarious, that opportunity there. Saw David Raya off the line and just said, you know what? Screw it, kick it. I've got nothing on the back of my shirt. There's no name on the back of my shirt there, man. You know what I mean, brother? I'm hungry, brother. I've been in the gym all day. I need to eat. So this is going to be me eating on stream as well. So I apologize for that as well. Very physical game as well. Yeah, it is. Good challenge there by Gahey. Throw on to Arsenal. Near the corner flag. We are in fine voice tonight. Look at that. That is an image. That whole back stand for us. Take the throw on. How long you want to take for this, man? Trossard can't control it, but does well to get the ball off of Kapoha, I have to say. Hughes there. Brought down. A lot of the crowd want a penalty shot, but it's just play on, says Bobby Madley. Sard as well. Ah, here we go. Here we go. The typical way. It's not that I'm hungry. It's just that I've been in the gym all day and I have not eaten. So this is the only opportunity I've had today to eat. And I'm having pizza because I needed something substantial. David Raya right off his line here. I'm eating pizza. Literally just seen it just now. I think it might be a yellow card here. Hopefully not. Yeah. First yellow card of his senior career. But do you know what? Tactical foul. It was literally the first thing I saw the first thing I saw. I had to. Besides, it's actually it's a mixed pizza. Bit of everything on there. You're fine, Trossard. You're fine. Walk it off. Yeah. Right. Again, same Arsenal routine. Zonal defending again. Now, we said this against Ipswich. Rich and I do not like this method of zonal defending. There's a few greens on the pizza. Don't worry. There's a few greens. Here we go. It's delayed. Ref, come on. Take the. Tell him to take the free kick, man. What's taking so long? Punched out there by Henderson and cleared off by Eze. Booted forward from Lacroix. Oh, very nearly got it to Sarr. Advantage given to Arsenal here. Sterling. Timber. Good ball for Jesus here, but defense is back. Well, well marked there. Cutting off passing lanes. This is what we need to do. Pick up Shea. Sorry about the scoreline. That. 25 minutes played. Arsenal 0, Palace 1. Guys, if you haven't already, hit the like button. We're actually winning. I think there might have been a hint of offside there, to be honest, with that Jesus touch. But wouldn't have been called unless that actually did lead to a stoppage of play. Ball played back to David Raya. That's the motive, Shay. Hit the like button, subscribe if you are new here, guys. First of a double header against Arsenal this week. And then tomorrow, we've got the review preview for Arsenal. Oh, there is a goal at St. James's Park, I do believe. It's a stunning goal, Newcastle. Low-driven effort for Newcastle, and they're 1-0 up against Brentford. Great goal there, if you haven't already seen it. If you're watching on Sky Sports, they just showed it, and oh, great low-driven goal there for Newcastle. They're 1-0 up. Southampton, Liverpool. Got my Scouts teams mixed up. Southampton, Liverpool set to kick off in around about minute, 2 minutes. Guys, in the comments, let me know what your hopes are for this competition. You think we can go on and win this if we win here today? Here we go. 18 goals for Jean-Philippe Mateta since Glasner was appointed in all competitions. Hughes does well. Ball played forward. Can Mitchell get there? A bit of a duel there. What would that be? Maybe lost. I think that might. Didn't actually see who the ball came off of actually there. Does look like we're pushing up a little bit, so maybe it's a Palace throw, hopefully. Yes, it is. Mitchell on the throw. Good touch. Don't know what happened there. Three shots to their 2 for Palace. 2 shots on target, 1 for Arsenal. Possession on a 72-28 split in Arsenal's favour. And yes, it does very much look like maybe he's being brought on. I don't think he is. No, I don't think he is. Unless you are substantially ahead of me, Pat. I think they're just warming up. So Let's err on the side of caution, let's say. It might just be a little bit of a warm-up, just to keep themselves warm. It's a pretty fresh night here in London. Timber does very, very well against 3 Palace players there. Matata, Hughes, and Sarr just gets away from all 3 of them, respectively. To Trossard now. Kabul has got to be very, very careful, which makes me think now he'll be brought off at half time. Free kick to Arsenal in a dangerous area. Jesus goes down. Replay on it. Maybe a bit of a trip there from Lacroix. Didn't really see much of that, to be honest. I don't think there was anything in that. Yeah. No, no, no. That was never ever going to happen. Never ever ever going to happen when Chelsea wanted Elite and they were offering us Sterling. No way. And the wages alone could have built the new stand. So Trossard, Partey, Sterling, all standing over the ball, probably discussing who wants to take it. All 3 pretty decent on the set pieces, it has to be said. Partey's pretty fairly dangerous from long range as well. So it looks like Sterling. Looks like it's Sterling. It is Sterling. Come on, Hendo. Right on the half-hour mark. Big chance here for Arsenal. Step over there by Trossard. Sterling goes for it. Well saved there by Henderson. What a save yet again from, I'm not going to lie, probably the player of the month so far. Very, very great save here for Dean Henderson. Why is this man not England's number 1? This man should be England's number 1 now. Bun Pickford. Bun Pickford. Dead food. Corner for Arsenal. Here comes this special little tactic they keep doing. Ball in. It's not good. Headed over. Face of goal. And it goes off for a goal kick. Man, bun that set piece technique, bruv. What is that? Marino, bruv. You are not. Just over 13 minutes left to play in the first half. Scoring an early goal from Jean-Philippe Mateta from a Dean Henderson assist. Mateta tries to find Sarr, but it's just literally just run into many, many Arsenal shirts there. Good challenge there by Will Hughes. Oh, just couldn't retain the possession here, but does very, very well to try and just get. Oh my lord, the man is a juggernaut. You are not stopping him. Arsenal still in possession, however. But now with Trossard, Jesus actually, Marino. Straight in to Gahey. Out for an Arsenal throw. Given how we are playing against Spurs and now Arsenal, I think we could probably beat all but Liverpool. Maybe face them in the final. We could win. Probably final worthy if we win. Bit too hopeful and optimistic. UK Pat, where would you say our level is? If we go on to win here today, would you say semi-finals probably the furthest we're going to go? Good chance here for Arsenal and Paulson in. We've weathered the storm. We've not had a really large chance on goal recently. We have just defended rather well. The defense is marshalled pretty well. We're just having trouble retaining possession, I feel like, in this game. And so just say, as far as the semi-finals, I think, as I said, I think given the rest of the teams, Newcastle, Brentford, Southampton, Liverpool, Tottenham, and Manchester United, I feel like we could do well against a majority of them, save Liverpool, because Liverpool are, the machine this season. But given how well Glasner given how well he likes to go strong in this lineup, I think my stream's just been gone. Yep. There we go. We're back up. I'm on 35-30 as it stands. Good ball here out to the left-hand side. Tierney finds Trossard. Oh no, it's Jesus. It looks like Jesus has moved out to the left-hand side. Good challenge there. Gets it out. Partey sends the ball in. It's gone nowhere. Off for a goal kick to Palace. I think United and Newcastle would be tough, but competitive occasions. As a sluggish, says Extreme. Yeah, but he's looked like that all season. He needs to find form somewhere. That's it. String a few passes together. This is good. Sarr to Chalobah. Chalobah knocks it forward. Mateta takes a touch inside the Arsenal box here. Good chance here for no. Straight into an Arsenal shirt. And that's the first time we managed to get inside the Arsenal box here. Lerma does well to dispossess Kirill. It might be Nwaneri. I can't read their Arsenal numbers. I don't know their numbers. I can read our numbers, but their numbers. Nah, man. Hughes on the ball. To Gahey. To Mitch. Oh, my lord. Gives it and just given away. Yeah, if we can get into 1-0 at half time, I'd be very, very happy as well, Pat. Very, very happy with this. Just under 7 minutes of normal time left to play here. Not really implementing much of a press at the moment. We're happy to let Arsenal knock the ball around, which has always made me nervous. I prefer a more pressing style when it comes to when we're out of possession, but it's worked so far. You get a good indication of who's on who. Glasner's on the touchline, just making shouts there. Good ball dispossession here. Ball now with Eze. He's got Mitchell overlap. Chooses to pass back to Lacroix. Always decent. Always decent. Into Hughes. Lacroix to Gahey now. Into Lerma. Into Hughes. Finds Ebbs. Lerma. Great touch there. Good battle here for Mitchell. Up against Sterling. And Mitchell's penalised. Too much pressure on Raheem Sterling. Even though I don't feel like there's such a thing. But hey. Glasner has done often better in the second half of the seasons. Otherwise, I don't think we would stand a good chance versus level, say, Final Four if it was Man United, us, Newcastle, and Liverpool. JC should give Eze some of his Ray and nephew to get him pecked up off the pitch. Good awareness, yep. Good awareness, yep. Just seen that as well, Tim. Tim, your comments are always spot on, and just at the moment where my stream catches up with that. So why do Arsenal separate their players from ours in their corner? Well, this is all about their set piece coaching. Like it got highlighted over the last few games that like they've been able to score from set pieces a lot more often, and this is the tactic they've implemented where they bring out all their players, forcing the defending team to either do what we do, and that's mark the zone of the 6 yard box, or follow them and drag them out. So then that way, the pace of the Arsenal players who are running in rather than running backwards catches the team unawares. Unfortunately, our zonal defending is working to really nullify that. Trossard knocks the ball off Palace throw. I think. No, I don't even think that's a free. I don't even think that's a goal kick. Just across the mouth of goal. But yeah, that's the way that I feel Arsenal have set up their set pieces in terms of moving all their attacking players out of either left or right of the 6 yard box, leaving the defending team to either decide, do I want a zonal mark or do we want a man mark? And for the first time, I'm quite happy that we decided to zonal mark. Are we going to give a free kick for that? Are you going to give a free kick for that? No, of course not, Bobby Madley. Of course not. Okay. Foul on Mateta just gets ignored. Marino. Tierney right up against Caleb Capojo. Got to be careful, Caleb. You are on a yellow. Tierney. Lacroix there. Touch on that from Ebbs. Ball now with Sterling. Offside. It has more about this. It has worked in the Premier League. Like we've seen it that most of their goals in recent games have come from their set pieces, but it is like, are you just going to be a set piece goal scoring team now? Like, where are your goals going to come from unless they're from set pieces? Concerned look on the face of Mikel Arteta. Good. Headed on. Ebbs gets a free kick. Bobby Madley finally gives us a decision. That's nice. And Jesus is obviously complaining about something. Is it me, or has Jesus always got like this permanent little crying face on? He always looks like he's about to burst into tears. Always looks like he's whinging about something. Does my head in. So who we got on this one? So we've got Ebbs and Hughes standing over it. I think they're just discussing the play with Mark. I give it to Hughes if this is going to be a free kick. I give it to Hughes. It looks more like Ebbs, but this looks like an outswinger. So I think this should be Hughes on this. But Eze went for goal for some reason. Should have given it to Hughes because we just wasted a chance there. And Raya has that chance there. 1 minute of time added on here for Arsenal and Crystal Palace at the Emirates. Good touch there from Mateta. Mateta finds himself just in front. No. Good play. Oh, just couldn't get it on. And now Arsenal slowly pushing. Kapoor on Jesus now does well. Chalobah does very, very well as well. Throw on to Arsenal. About 20 seconds left of the first half here. Henderson does well and can slow it right down. Hopefully take us into half-time 1-0 up. And there it is. It is half-time. Well, there we go, guys. That is half-time at the Emirates. I'm just going to mute that for a little while. So, how do we all feel about that very first half? Let's talk about it. So, the early goal coming from Jean-Philippe Mateta off of Dean Henderson's long-range kick does very, very well to beat Kirill, who I think is he's terrible anyway. But sorry I couldn't see the celebration from you. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I kind of had it spoiled for me, Sean. I was too busy looking at the comments. Extreme says Saka and Co will come on second half. I feel like that will be the way. Kapoor has had a very good game. We've soaked up everything that they've got. Big up Slang. Another frustrating half from Ebbs, in my opinion. Not really been involved. We're predominantly using the right-hand side. We're using Saar, Kapoor, Lerma and Hughes rather than playing down the left-hand side. Mitchell and Ebbs, I'm not going to lie, have not really done very, very well, in my opinion, in this game today. But yeah, so far, room for improvement, I think, for us, especially on that left-hand side, if we want to be implementing or bringing Ebbs and Mitchell into this game a bit more. Sorry, as I eat my dinner. Good pizza. Yeah, they were ignoring each other. I'm not gonna lie. Before, I've actually slated Ebbs for ignoring him. It's both of them now. It's both of them. They're both doing it. Ty's trying to pass off to Ebbs, and Ebbs is nowhere near the ball. Ebbs tries to do the same. Mitchell's nowhere near the ball. Sean Sean just wants the win. Just wants the win. I like that. I like that. Half time. Whew. I'm pretty happy about this so far. I am pretty happy about this so far. Not a lot going on apart from our first goal, but yeah. Ebbs, as usual, can't play the game. He wants to play as soon as he's on the ball. He's got 3 on him. He needs to pass it and move. Yeah, agreed. A lot of mishits. Fancy passing back to the keeper from Arsenal. Hope that continues. Second half, yeah, definitely. Paul seems to have done well. Do we sub for yellow card reasons, or we keep him on for his good effort? I say sub him. I say sub him for the yellow card reasons. We can't afford to lose 2 right wing backs. That would be disastrous. Disastrous. Granted, we'd only lose him for what could just be the League Cup semi-final should we progress. But yeah. Right, let's have a look. It's still 1-0 to Newcastle. Tonali's first half goal, low driven shot, puts them in the lead. Southampton, Liverpool, 22 minutes played. They're at 0-0 as well. Perfect time to play Southampton, considering they just sacked Russell Martin as well. Right, guys, keep the comments sending in. I will try and read as many as I can. Henderson has had a 10 out of 10 first half. Yeah, he's amazing. He's amazing. Should be England's number 1. Sean says, let him go into the game. Say, give him 10 more minutes, bring him off at the 55th to the hour mark, probably. Fair enough, fair enough. I'm expecting Arteta to bring on Saka at halftime, says Louis. What do we think about subbing Eddie for JP, just to keep him a bit fresh for Saturday? Could very well be the move. Could very well be the move. But there are the stats. 5 shots to their 3, 2 on target each. XG of 0.22 for Palace. We've had 5 touches in the opposition box with 21 passes in the final third, a 70% to 30% split on the possession to Arsenal's. They've had 19 touches in the Palace box with 70 passes in the final third. So we are doing very, very well to marshal it. Replay of the goal is just here. Henderson kicks it and Kiwior absolutely nowhere near it. Mateta does well to bring the ball down. Completely caught unawares here. I mean, Mateta's got all the momentum and he's got that strength just to send it off. And the finish is cool, calm, and collected. He doesn't even. Oh my! I've just. They put it into slow mo. Mateta doesn't even turn around. He knows where that ball is straight away. We have another goal at St Mary's. Darwin Nunez has given Liverpool the lead. So that is a goal for Liverpool. So 1 goal each in all 3 games today. Saka and Saliba definitely coming on. Well, they were warming up in the first half, so could very well see them join the game. Eze and JP will come off soon. Would love to see Eddie and Kamada or Devaney subbed in around 60 minutes to change the pace and energy. So that's a Hendo assist. It is a Hendo assist. They're just going through the Lerma off the line chance there from Arsenal's corner. And Mitchell's got to do better, man. They're literally just running through some of the highlights from the first half. We need to keep this game as tight as possible. Yeah, completely agree. This is for sure. Eddie and Kamada, I think, will be the first 2 subs. I can see Ebbs getting brought off and JP coming off because I don't think Ebbs has had a fairly good game. Not many chances here for Crystal Palace. They're just running through Ismail Assar's shot that tested Raya. It's probably the last big chance that we've had so far. Yeah. That was a lot of talking. My God. It's so weird hosting a stream with no one here. When no one joining me. It's so weird. I'm not used to hearing myself talk this much. UK passes. If we are winning still. Okay, yeah, gotcha. Devon can come on for Hughes while Wharton is still out. Yeah. Well, Wharton's going to be out for a while. He's not going to be back until I think January now because he's pulled up short in training. Second goal is oh so important. Yeah. Woo. It's so genuinely like this is so weird. Just doing a stream just by myself, especially a live watch along. Like I've done the academy and WSL lowdowns by myself before, but this is different, man. I don't know if this is sad or not. I don't know if that's actually like sad. That might be the most saddest thing ever. Do you know what? While I'm here, I might as well just take the mick out of myself. To be honest, I might as well just be that person. I do have, actually, I do have my cuddly Smurf. I won at Winter Wonderland. So he's in red and blue today. He's in red and blue. Yeah. You may now commence the Smurf comments, guys. Send them to me. Because yeah. Right, Devin says Decore for Hughes, Deveni for Eze, Eddie for JP, Klein for Kapoor, Kamada for Saar if we need to sub, but not sure if we would except for card or fitness reasons. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Whoa now. Whoa now. Whoa now. Whoa. Hold it. Yeah. I feel like I'm literally just going through Durfez's subs that the subs that he would make. I would say Kamada for Eze, not Saar. I think Saar could probably do well to stay probably for the full 90. Clive for Kapoor, I'm just worried about the pace that Trossard shows, and then if we're expecting him to come off, they could do a madness. So I feel like it might be worth maybe sending Richards on because at least he's got strength and he can actually like put the players into the floor. Eddie for JP, completely agree. Deveni for Eze, I've already said I think it should be Kamada. But still a decent sub, and I think Deveni would come on for Hughes because we got to keep some of these players fit for Saturday. So Chalaba could play the channel, yeah. Fair enough, Durfez, fair enough. Not subs I would make, but if I would sub who I think comes on who, fair enough. Oh dear. Kapoor doing a great job. No, it hasn't got any lot peppers actually. I don't actually. Do you know what? I'm not a pepper fan. I don't like putting peppers on people. I don't like peppers in general. I like hot sauce, but I don't put. But like that's only when I'm like eating specific things. So like, if ever I go Nando's, I get hot sauce. But yeah, with pizza, I'm pretty basic. Bit of pepperoni. You know, bit of pepperoni, bit of greens. My sister has got weird taste. She gets weird pizzas, especially like she gets like olives and all that. Ooh, it's not even watershed. It's not even watershed. She gets all of that put on her pizza and everything. Like, no, I'm pretty when it comes to pizza, I'm pretty basic. I'm basic. Give me just, pepperoni, bit of cheese, sorted. Um, I don't even like barbecue base. Barbecue base. If you get barbecue base, no, jail. You're in jail. Don't care. You're in jail. Second goal at St James's Park. Sandro Tonali's at the double. He's got a brace. He's got a brace. Right, we're talking. Right, are we gonna have are we gonna have a pizza chat? Yeah, this is the perfect time for me. Then yes, JC's the hot pepper guy. As long as you don't, Tim says, as long as you don't put pineapple on the damn pizza, because that is a freaking war crime. Animal loves pineapple on pizza. Uh, I will let you know, Sean. We'll let you know. Um, if we win in this game, who will we have in the next game? Draw, I think, is made following the Tottenham Manchester United result. So after their game, only pizza snobs disagree with it. Pineapple is the bomb on pizza. Um, Odegaard on. Well, we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. Um, Odegaard and Saliba. Partey and Nwaneri are off. And calzones. I like calzones. I like calzones. I don't have them enough. As a native New Yorker, fruit on pizza is criminal. Tui, the round the week we go to Wembley is final. This is not the FA Cup. Remember, guys, the League Cup semi-final is home and away, two-leg. It is a two-leg semi should be progressed here tonight. Extreme says, I also know pineapple pizza. Spiritual says, Kane must come off. Saliba on. Am I freezing up? Am I freezing up? Am I? You don't have to tell me. You don't have to tell me if I'm freezing up. They're actually playing Christmas music. And Klein is brought on. Yep, Klein in. Klein is in for Caleb Kapoor, probably for yellow card reasons. Give him the first half. He can probably go again on Saturday in the late kick as well. Right, Arsenal kicking us off for the second half. Let me get rid of all this halftime nonsense on the banners. There we go, second half. Pick up John Thomas. Palace is a global club. CPFC's message. Watching from India right now. Well, welcome. Thank you. Well, brilliant, man. Brilliant. Love that. Absolutely love that. We got people from the States. We've got people all over the UK. Love that. Absolutely fantastic. Guys, if you aren't actually, in, the UK, let me know where you're watching from because I know Tim, you're definitely watching from the States. That's easy to say. But yeah, guys, if you are international, let me know where you're watching from. That's brilliant, man. Hope you're enjoying the game, Johns, because we are definitely doing very, very well to be 1-0 up. Only change we've made is Klein. Interesting. I feel like both to bring on two subs for Arsenal, and it's not Saka. They're waiting for pens. They're hoping for pens. But why would you? I mean, Arsenal obviously will want to go for the league. They'll need the 3 points in the league because the season that they've had, they've been expected to be up at the top of the table, and right now they're not looking like on form. I mean, a 0-0 draw against Everton. A little bit coming together from Lerma and Sterling. The height difference was crazy. Um, Question from Boom. Is Munoz out 2 games because this was his second set of 5? No. So Munoz collected 2 yellow cards in this competition in the League Cup against Norwich and Villa respectively. 2 yellow cards in the League Cup will earn you a 1 match suspension. It doesn't have to be concurrent yellow cards. And then he's picked up 5 yellow cards in the league, meaning he misses out uh, in both Arsenal games. So there you go. That's how he's pretty much earned himself a whole week off. All he has to do is just arrive for training, and that's it. He's gotten himself a whole week off. Not a bad way to spend your week, is it? You pretty much just celebrate Christmas this week. Um, Big up animal. British living in Spain. Jealous. I'm jealous of you. It's 2-0 to Liverpool. Harvey Elliott scored at St Mary's. There you go. 5 cards in the Prem means 1 match suspension. I think another 5 after that gets you 2 matches. If Football Manager does actually give me some, if actually, it is actually correct. Big up Gunner. I've not seen you in ages, man. I've not seen you in the comments for ages. Big up your damn self. It's a Christmas movie, UK Pat. It is a Christmas movie. It is also an experience. Is Mark making bad passes on purpose? Yeah, no, not really. Oh, I gotta reload the stream. This is fun. There we go. We're back. The moment just coming on to 49 minutes and 10 seconds. So I am vastly behind. I'm almost like 3 minutes behind, I think. So I'm just going to quickly try and find if there is a much more up-to-date stream. So bear with me, guys. No, that's way behind. That's great. I know prompts are up here for here on my phone because I don't want to spoil stuff for myself, but just in case there is. So just bear with me. What is? I don't know what the point of that one was. Let's see. Sterling, what a save! Wow, wow. Henderson, take a bow. How has Raheem Sterling not leveled the game there? Ball given away. Ebbs, man. Come on. Marino with a shot and it's wide of the post. How do you miss that? Cross comes in the face of goal. Henderson, his his placement, brilliant. Gets into position very, very quickly and smothers it. And the rebound comes off the crossbar. One of those 2 chances have got to go in. Arsenal piling on the pressure. Cleared by Hughes. Yep, I've seen it, Pat. I've seen it, Pat. Careful spoilers, just in case someone else is behind, because I've seen it as well. So let's see how this happens. Odegaard, Sterling, cross in, led by Klein. Good challenge there by Hughes. Yeah, this stream is way behind. I can't find a better one, so I'm just going to stick with this one. Jesus in on goal, lifts it over. It is 1-0. There it goes. So there it is. Are they really doing the "Who are you" chants at us? Agreed. Probably need to sub now. On as even. We go again. Aim for the goal. Good finish by Jesus. Yep, good finish. Can't fault him there. Don't think it's done yet, Spiritual. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. We just need to find this passage. There's one passage of play where we can actually beat them on the press. But Klein does well to intercept the ball. Sends it forward for Mateta. Mateta, too heavy a touch. Couldn't get it under control quickly enough. Oh boy. Oh boy. 55 minutes played. Arsenal 1, Palace 1. Will Hughes does well. Oh, we are not doing very, very well here. Not doing very, very well. Soaking up all the pressure, but how long until we can't set the pressure no more? Pretty much all the Arsenal players are inside our inside our half. Sterling running up against Mitchell, loses him easily, far too easily. There's three Palace players here, and we can't get that ball there. Chance there for Arsenal. It's dealt with by Hughes. Ebbs running forward. Don't do it all yourself. Don't do it all yourself. Good chance here. Nobody's there. Nobody's there. Hughes to Ebbs. Out to Mitchell. Arsenal player still down. So it does look like we're making 2 changes here. Lacroix goes for goal here, but it is off. So it does look like we're getting 2 changes incoming. Eddie Nketiah coming on for JP, and as I said, Kamada for Eze. There he is. Former Arsenal boy returns to the Emirates. Somewhat glad I didn't go to the game now with how this weather is looking. It is chucking it down with rain. Eddie Nketiah getting a warm reception from the Arsenal home crowd. No, I don't drink energy drinks. Can't stand them. Tim, I think you're a lot more positive than I am. Says, I don't mind this at all. This players have much to prove, and this is a decent platform for that. These 2 players especially, they need to be doing better. So this is their opportunity to let go. But yeah, good balls cleared out. This definitely is good chance here. Good break. Too heavy. Klein has to adjust. Nobody there, but Kamada can maybe get to this as well. Does. What can he do with it? Pass it, finds Lerma. Lerma has to take a hurried shot against Raya. Yeah. He is. I'm not gonna lie. I reckon either Ebbs starts up this, fixes up his attitude and whatnot, or gets gone. I'm getting too sick and tired of this. Him just coasting through. I'm sure he gives us something in terms of chance creation and in terms of creativity, but I'm getting sick and tired of these coasting performances. You just coast by. I really am. Trossard now on the ball. Jesus has a chance. Well saved by Henderson again. Jesus does quite well to get himself back on side here. Corner here for Arsenal. I mean, in terms of this game, Ebbs has been doing a slightly more, but across the season, Sarr is different. Sarr has been way better than Eze. Corner sent in. Eze isn't a leader yet. Elise was more matured, in my opinion. Saliba gets the better of Nketiah in this chance there. Coming up on the 65th minute now. Still 1-0. It does go straight to penalties if it remains this way at the end of the 90. So far, I'm on course for my prediction. I did say it'd be tied and go to pens. In which case, I do hope it's taken in front of the Palace fans. Chance here for Arsenal. It's dealt with. Dealt with again by Lerma. Again, what is going on with the passing? We're literally just passing it back to them. Come on. Arsenal is sustaining these attacks much, much better in the second half. Much strong, doing far stronger in these one-on-one duels as well. They're overloading us when we come into possession of the ball, doing twos, threes on ones. Back onto the halfway line. With now Kamada brought down, free kick for Palace. Ah, Maurizio Pochettino in attendance today. Bit of a weird game for him to attend. I would have thought he would have been at tomorrow's game, but when is Wharton coming back? Well, he did pick up an injury in training, so he was on the way back in, but was ruled out for the Brighton game because of a knock, which has sent him back a few more weeks. So should be back in January, I'm expecting. No one is helping out each other here. We're just happy just to stand alone. Saar plays a 1-2 with Klein. Tries to find Hughes. Throw him for Palace. Saka coming on for Raheem Sterling, it looks like. And Lewis Skelly on for Tierney. Yeah, he's coming on. Oh boy. Oh boy. So Saka maybe on for Sterling. It does like Lewis Skelly on for Tierney, because Tierney's just sat down all of a sudden. There we go. Thank you, Duffers. Thank you, Duffs. 20 minutes to go. I think Arsenal got one more sub left. I'm just trying to remember they did 2 at half time. And 1. Yeah, they got 1 sub remaining. I think so do we. No, we've got 2. We've got 2 subs remaining. Correct me if I'm wrong there, guys. Please do correct me if I'm wrong. Ball collected well there from Henderson. Chance here for Arsenal. Again, Henderson saves. Marino's low effort saved by Henderson. Good break there with Martin Odegaard. Always dangerous. Arsenal's number 8. And Marino does well to get a shot off, but Henderson's equal to it. Oh, and Getty just called back there. But with Odegaard on the left-hand side, just entering into our half now. Good overlap by Timber. Kamada just tries to knock the ball away from Odegaard. Here's Saka. Jesus, 2-1. 2-1. Was he? Wait. Of course he kept. Of course he kept the flag down. Of course he would. Good chance there for Palace. Corner ball. Yeah, it's all like, yeah. Well, remember, Luke. We've still got to face Arsenal at Selhurst on Saturday, so has to rest them. Have to rest them. $15 of normal time left. Corner. Hughes. Does well there. Kamada. Well done. Dispossesses Saka right on the line. Good. I don't actually know why, because yeah, you're right. It is a prem ground, but apparently VAR is not going to be implemented in this season's League Cup. It's not been implemented at all across the entire competition. Good interception there by Lerma. Foul there. Come on. Thank you, ref. Referees are so slow, man. Well, the thing is, though, is that the FA Cup will have VAR. So So there is the replay. He's way off. The linesman is dead on with Jesus, and he can't see that. Give me a break. Give me a break. Way off. Hendo! Hendo! Hendo, don't do that, man. Yeah, it looks like another sub here. Devaney is expected to come on for Will Hughes in a moment. Well, quarterfinal it is then. Quarterfinal it is. Ah well. Three one. Oh, do I have to hear this bloody stadium announcer again? I'm muting that stream if I hear that Arsenal stadium announcer again, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I have to give props to this. Give props where it's Hendo can't do nothing about that one. Goes the wrong way, thinks he's going near post. Three one. Looks like we're not challenging this time. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. I've muted the commentary. I don't even want to. this. So he hasn't scored in nearly over a year at the Emirates, and then gets a hat trick. Charity Professional Football Club. Now I know it's the League Cup. I know, but we can't snub. We can't turn our noses up at the League Cup. We're not at a level where we think we can. Yeah, you're right, Star Lobster. You're right. Crap for years, but suddenly world class against us, despite one of his goals being offside. Chance here for Palace. No, turns to nothing. I think heads have gone now. Heads are low. Well, when it's come to these subs in the second half, Arsenal obviously keeping back their more stronger players for what would have been a late push has obviously paid dividends. Oh, now you want to show your offside flag, do you? Now you want to show up the flag. Ridiculous, man. Absolutely bloody ridiculous. Henderson knocks the ball forward. Back into Arsenal possession here in the midfield, though. Chalobah to Kamada to Devaney. Devaney, great turn. Sarr. Overlap here by Klein. Klein's with it. Sends in the ball. Nketiah! Let's go! 3-2. 3-2 to Palace. Well, it's not in the manner in which we wanted him to score, but Eddie Nketiah scores his second goal in this competition. Gabriel warming up now. He's coming on. Mitchell coming off for Jeffrey Schlupp. Well, hopefully the positive will be that Eddie Nketiah has gotten onto the score sheet again. Hopefully that does wonders for his confidence, as we've all said here on Eagle Eye Football that he does need a confidence boost. Obviously, could have had that chance at Brighton, was terrible. He's got a goal here. Hopefully, this will keep his head up. 3 goals to 2. At least this is at least it looks better on paper. At the very least, at least Bobby Madley's kept his cards in his pocket, apart from that one. How far forward is this ball allowed to go? How many steps are you allowed to take on a throw on? I swear, Lewis Skelly just pretty much just took it at half the pitch. Damn. Chalobah brought down there from a challenge by Marino. Judged it to be hand. I think the referees judged it to be handled, which is odd. Should have been really. Why is this man trying to time waste? We haven't got any minutes added on yet. You, Jesus, man, you're an idiot. Good chance here for Crystal Palace. I must assume just goes down. What? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? There's no picture on my stream. Great. Great. There we go. Back up now. Missed all that. So, good thing I got the replay here. And Nketiah just forced a little bit out wide, crosses in, and yeah, Saliba's equal to it. Falls right to Saliba's foot there. Second yellow card of the game, Miles Lewis Skelly in the book. Five minutes of time added on. Two-one at St Mary's. Southampton have got another goal back. Pretty much a ball of who can head it more. Stream's gone again. Isn't this magical? Not that I'm pretty sure I'm gonna miss anything now, but excuse me. This cold is getting my nose now. Corner for Palace. This should be it. This should be it. Send everyone up. Send everyone up. Corner for Palace here. Send everyone up. Everyone gets in the box now. Final touch. Yeah, yeah. Why is there any complaints about that? Yeah, I've got some lem sips in. I'm gonna have some after this game. Henderson is in the box. Hendo to get the last goal. Hendo. Pushed away by Raya. Seconds remain. Klein throws it to Javeni. Sends it forward. So the header Kamada. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. That's going to be it. Full time at the Emirates. It finishes Arsenal 3, Crystal Palace 2. Not really sure how to react to that one. Not really sure. Yeah. That was a weird one. Yeah, wouldn't it have been? It would have been, wouldn't it? Dino from the corner. It would have yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm I'm not really sure how to react to this one. Um Guys, if you do want to join in, just give you quick thoughts. I've dropped the link there. Feel free to join me. Give your thoughts on this game because I don't know how to react to this. It was a good goal from Mateta and from Nketiah, respectively. Well taken goals. Obviously, the linesman at fault for Arsenal's second, but I think the second half Arsenal just outplayed us. They played us off the pitch. Um, their subs changed the game. So I mean, if that offside goal isn't given, 2-2 in pens. But yeah, yeah, I think we got given probably one of the more harsher draws. I think the dream would have been getting Southampton maybe. Um, yeah, I feel like the heads dropped after Jesus's third. We definitely let our heads drop. We was like, okay, cool. There's no point now. We're out. But there are positives. I think, given the benefit of watching this back tomorrow, I'll be able to find a few more positives. Right now, it is just tough to take a loss like that. Um, I cannot see you in the background, Tim, unfortunately. I tell you what, I will put in a brand new link, guys. So, 1 second. There we are. A brand new link there. Try that one, Tim. You can quickly join me there. There we are. Good
Hey,
evening, sir.
hey. How
How
are
are
you?
we feeling? It's tough to take. It's tough to judge as well.
Well, let me give you some hope because it is disappointing, right?
Mm,
It's very disappointing, especially going up 1-0 like that on a great goal by JP, and then their subs come on, change the game. Jesus has after being nowhere, he shows up against us, which is like hashtag typical Palace. Of course he does. Of course he does. Um, Second goal is clearly offside. So the one time that we don't have VAR there to help us, it doesn't help us.
hmm
And right now, it is what it is. So that sucks. But let me just say this. I have been desperate for a manager who would be fearless in going for it, who wouldn't manage Crystal Palace from a place of fear, and this
Mm.
guy doesn't. He doesn't. He went
No, it doesn't.
he plays Caleb Kapora, which is fantastic.
Mhm,
Caleb wasn't amazing, and he gives away a naive yellow card because he's inexperienced and he gets a little bit rinsed by Trossard there. So, that's not great, but he did grow into the game. And Glasner doesn't leave him out there to dry so that if he wants to use him on the weekend, he can use him.
mhm.
Like th- this is a progressive manager.
Yes.
And I it's hard for me to be mad at this. I don't like it.
Mm.
I'm disappointed, but it's
Yeah.
tough to be mad at it. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I completely feel the same. It's disappointing the manner in which obviously we lose. We don't progress through, but we still get to a quarter final of a competition. And I think for the most part, in terms of the first half, we acquitted ourselves well. We caught them sleeping.
Yep.
Um, the substitutions that Mikel Arteta has at his availability, at his command, change the
Different
game. Bring
levels. Yep.
Yeah, Martin Odegaard coming on
Yep.
was their sub.
Yep. For
That was the
sure.
sub that changed it. Um, but yeah, I think benefit of hindsight. I'll watch this back tomorrow and I'll feel a bit better.
Well, watch the last. If I could give you some advice, watch the last 15 minutes.
Mm.
Glasner does not pack it in.
No, we don't.
He pushes everybody forward. He brings Devaney on. Devaney still looked good. Devaney still looked good in those
Yes,
last,
we did.
10 minutes he came on. Kamada, I think I- I'll be curious what the player ratings are when JC and Rich and Chairman and everybody are putting those in. I I think Kamada was a serious upgrade. I still think Ebbs is going to come good, but I thought he was an upgrade on Ebbs, Nikki. He was an upgrade. I don't feel, I think I can say that with my chest. I think he was an upgrade. He came on and he made some great tackles.
Hmm.
He's looking for great passes. And you know what else he's doing, which I really like, is this is a part of his game that we have not fully seen because he hasn't played in that position where Ebbs is. But when he's in that position, he makes runs. He makes
Mm.
runs, and that is important. So
Yeah.
this is I don't want to like get too Pollyanna-ish here and say like, oh, we could take a lot of positives from this. I don't think that. I
No.
just feel like I would rather have the pain of losing a League Cup quarterfinal, but losing it in a way where we don't like shrink in the corner and act like a small team.
Hmm.
I would rather us go out and say like, look, we might lose, but you're gonna have to knock me out. It's like it's a fighter that gets into the ring. I don't have the reach. I'm a little bit smaller than you, but I'm going to batter you until you knock me out. So you better freaking knock me out. I'm okay with that. Like, it's not great, but I'd rather have that.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, guys, as ever, thank you for everyone to joining me. Tim, thank you for jumping on here as
Absolutely,
always.
man.
Always enjoy hearing from you. One final part of news that I'll impart on to everyone is that I think this came out earlier this evening from the Daily Mail. Take this with a large pinch of salt. That we are on the verge of agreeing a deal to allow John Textor to leave at a value of £230 million.
Ooh.
The bidders are the Sports Bank bidders.
Oh, so the
So,
supposed Palace fans.
ex-
Interesting.
yeah, and if all goes well, this should be ratified come February 2025, with a view that if this deal can get pretty much done quick enough before the end of this month, we will get substantial bonuses in the transfer account for January. Could very well
Man,
see
that
something happening there. But guys, thank you very much for joining me here in the comments. Thank you very much. I know it's been just me, just you had to listen to me all night.
great job,
Apologies.
Nikki.
Thank you, thank you. Stay tuned to the channel, guys, because probably early in the early hours of the morning, you will be able to see the for the match day vlog, the match night vlog, the match day vlog. You guys know what I mean. Right, I'm off to enjoy this what is now probably cold pizza. So no more pizza talk here. Pizza chat is done. Thank you very much, guys, and as always, up the palace.
Up the Palace.